个 DLC。
Inquisitor, thank the Maker you're here. Morrigan chased after her son into the illusion.
真的要打。
She was terrified.
She was chasing Kieran.
She said he activated the mirror somehow, and then she ran into it. I've never seen Morrigan like that. You must go after her. I will find help, Inquisitor.
先找他去。喂，结果送影界里来了，我又肉身进影界，太离谱了！怎么又进来这倒霉地方？啊！倒霉死我了！每天都被人送到这个地方。
Morrigan!
Go back. I must find Kieran before it's too late. Why would Kieran do this? How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Illuvian here would require immense power. If he is lost to me now after all I have sacrificed...
We'll find him, Morrigan. He can't be far.
The Fade is infinite. He could literally be anywhere. Whatever happens to him now, 'tis my doing. I set him on this path. Please, help me look, Inquisitor. Just a little longer.
什么情况？四哥经。
There he is.
Who's with him?
That's...
Layman.
Mother!
Mother. Now, isn't this a surprise?
So this is all some kind of family reunion.
Mother, daughter, grandson. It rather warms the heart, does it not?
Kieran is not your grandson. Let him go.
As if I were holding the boy hostage. She's always been ungrateful, you see.
Ungrateful? I know how you plan to extend your life, wicked crone. You will not have me, and you will not have my son.
That's quite enough. You'll endanger the boy.
What have you done to me?
I have done nothing. You drank from the well of your own volition.
You are Mythal.
什么？什么？
Well, that was unexpected.
You, of all people, should expect the unexpected by now.
Mythal.
I'm sorry, Mother. I heard her calling to me. She said now was the time.
I do not understand.
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Then you carry Mythal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. You hear the voices of the well girl. What do they say?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. A herald indeed, shouting to the heavens, harbinger of a new age. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
I know the name Flemeth. It belongs to an ancient Ferelden legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance.
那个灵体居然是
That's what you spoke
Mythal。
of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
If Mythal is within you, why not reveal yourself?
And to whom should I reveal myself?
To the elves, to everyone.
I knew the hearts of men even before Mythal came to me. It is why she came to me. They do not want the truth, and I am but a shadow lingering in the sun.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims.
Can shake the
Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged! Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
So you lured us here. What do you want?
One thing, and one thing only.
I have to go now, Mother.
No, I will not allow it.
He carries a piece of what once was, snatched from the jaws of darkness. You know this.
He is not your pawn, Mother. I will not let you use him.
Have you not used him? Was that not your purpose, the reason you agreed to his creation?
That was then. Now he is my son. Flemeth extends her life by possessing the bodies of her daughters, Inquisitor. That was the fate she intended for me. I thwarted her, and now she intends to have Kieran instead.
Wait, the way she talked about Kieran.
I am not the only one carrying the soul of a being long thought lost.
He is more than that, Mother.
As am I. Yet you hear me complain. Our destinies are not so easily avoided, dear girl.
Mother, I have to.
You do not belong to her, Kieran. Neither of us do.
If Kieran is so special, why did you wait until now to come for him?
I did not know where he was. Morrigan cleverly hid him from me. Until now.
'Twas the well.
Always grasping beyond your reach, despite all that I taught you.
Whatever else you think he is, Kieran is still a child.
And so much better behaved than his mother was at his age.
Kieran,
As you wish. Hear my proposal, dear girl. Let me take the lad, and you are free of me forever. I will never interfere with or harm you again. Or keep the lad with you, and you will never be safe from me. I will have my due.
he returns with me.
Decided so quickly.
Do whatever you wish. Take over my body now if you must, but Kieran will be free of your clutches. I am many things, but I will not be the mother you were to me.
No more dreams?
No more dreams. A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me. Listen to the voices. They will teach you, as I never did.
Wait!
原来这段故事到现在才讲完了，看来。
Are you all right, Kieran? You are not hurt?
I feel lonely.
She wanted the old god soul all along. Is it worth reminding myself that perhaps I do not know everything after all? My mother has the soul of an elven goddess, or whatever Mythal truly was, and her plans are unknown to me.
So Kieran had the soul of an old god?
Taken from the archdemon at the final battle of the Fifth Blight. Yes, he has never known anything else. I'm uncertain what effect this will have on him.
But why did you...
I told you at the temple, the magic of old must be preserved, no matter how feared. Kieran had a destiny, and now it is in Flemeth's hands. I suppose we shall see what she does with it.
精灵神的第一次现身，其实相当于，虽然不完全是，但是也是。
I knew she kept the truth from me. I even suspected she was not truly human, but this... I always thought the so-called elven gods were little more than glorified rulers, but now... I have doubt. And doubt is... an uncomfortable thing, Inquisitor. Just be thankful you did not drink from the well. I am evidently tied to my mother for eternity.
So what happens now?
Now we must prepare to face Corypheus himself. It seems Mother was right. The voices of the well tell me I will be able to match his dragon. All that remains is for you to find him.
其实这个一直就是个伏笔。你想，为什么要 Morrigan 和为什么偏偏是 Morrigan 要这个承载米索尔的这些祭司的记忆？为什么是他？他会和米索尔绑定 Flamer。而且再想想，临近3的结尾揭示了第一位精灵神的身份。为什么偏偏到了这个时候揭示精灵神的身份？那么这预示的下一步游戏会是什么？会接触到什么样子的话题呢？精灵神。结果我们也知道了4会发生什么这个吉兰奈恩和埃嘎南会重现人间。仔细想想，3代这个结局之前，米索尔现身，这完全就是一个叙事上的铺垫啊，讲了3代的精灵神。我一直以为直到4才会突然出来，看来已经早有预示了，故事要讲到他们身上。
Inquisitor,
What happened here?
the House of Repose
What?
decided to pay a visit. The guards arrived in time, but I should have guessed the assassins would infiltrate the surface.
I want a tighter watch. The House of Repose isn't our only enemy.
It won't happen again, Your Worship.
Liliana assigned people to shadow me. They appear to have saved my life. I owe you everything, Sergeant.
Only my duty, Ambassador. I'll talk with the spy master about these murderous louts. She'll find how they got in.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
立刻行动，不能再拖了，这是。我要在这屋子里面里3层外3层的站好人。我把所有队友都安排到这房间了，我靠！我看哪个刺客能进得来，真的是。都是人才中的人才。志愿者前往矿场。里亚托湾就是那个安提瓦的首都叫什么来着？我忘了。安提瓦的首都叫。有提过吗？忘记了。先速帮那个他以门可罗却谁记七弦琴曲，只因耳旁一言，主顾转身离去。奥莱伊法官签字仪奥尔德法官进行接触，要求一队审判庭士兵陪同参与他的双脊山脉的狩猎活动。法还帮他狩猎。
At At your service.
7分钟。
We'll be spread thin until the rest of our forces return from the Arbor Wilds.
Of course.
按压工会。了解手法是我们了解恩佐，我们干嘛非得抢那个男人人头？如果你与我们分享到的信息，工作了结速度可以快上太多。你们消灭一个敌人，我们的雇主少一个政敌，我们能收到酬金，每一方获得快乐结局。与 Antiva 工会合作，我们现在这个已经，我靠，我们和昆廷合作，我们和塔文特也有合作，我们和整个大陆上的所有政治势力全都有合作。我们这审判庭可以改名了，我觉得再这么下去，再这么下面就改名叫 United Nations of Theta 算了。
Let's see what we have.
收割过往。这个我想点外交，我要等等伯爵的邀请。支援科科沃。这个也应该巩固联盟啊，都要靠外交官啊，能不能再就是一个外交官不够用啊，朋友们，这一个外交官当3个人使，真的，现在外交官这些都是要外交官，而且好多外交官，全是外交官，这里。我这里也想要外交官，该死的！特派员，好家伙，6个小时！档案总管。威胁是正面的，我们还是让卡伦上，否则偷偷摸摸感觉还不如硬逼他。最终决战了，朋友们。但是这两个支线没做完呢。等会儿还能继续做吗？问题是，我不确定等会儿能不能继续做。不是，问题是这两个都要等，这两个现在都要等了。Cassandra。这个地方我漏了几个东西，我也不知道去哪找。靠！探险策略桌。 哦，这个地方我记得是缺全视点哦，那好，那我现在很容易啊。缺全，这边可以搭建一座桥。这个地方没去过呢。至纯堡垒附近。至纯堡垒在哪儿呢？他这也没写明哦。至纯堡垒，那应该是这个桥。看我上次来都是800年以前了，谁还记得？这那什么桥？难道是这个？已完成行动，已完成行动。这里面不能叫马。现在会出崇高卫士了，居然！27级厚的要了命。真的是厚的要了命。哇，他们好厚啊！他们也太厚了。这是什么怪物？这甲和我身上的一样，所以厚成这副样子。我身上穿的就是崇高卫士甲。我考我耳鸣了，不知道为什么。我是说现实里我耳鸣。我听到这个割金矿的嗡嗡声，我耳鸣了。现在真叫个沉浸式体验。我看了一下，我这周，等一下，我看一下我最近2周玩了多久的审判啊？最近游玩时长 ，Steam 那个最近游玩时长应该就是最近2周吧？最近2周我玩了83小时的审判。83小时，83除以14，83除以14，每天玩5.92小时，每天玩6个小时这个游戏，哈哈。而且我这龙腾马拉松是起源2接着这个审判。这上面有一大堆好东西，但是显然没有我自己搓的东西好。这个齿轮，哎，齿轮真的是不好找，齿轮太难找。 但你从上面可以跳到这里来，但这个也太犄角旮旯了，就是这个正常是这么上来的吗？好奇怪啊！他甚至刚才有个空气墙卡着我。说实话，审判有的时候你搞不懂他到底是，你有的时候搞不懂你上来的方法到底是对的还是不对的，因为他总有一种让你觉得我是卡进来的感觉。哦，这是那个被石头堵住的地方，但是这个用石头堵住的地方，你不能把它给单方面打开。矮人酒被泰坦的指甲制，有机质抵抗，是用指甲做的啊。哇，找到这个了！被遗忘的战争编年史，鳞甲人就是崇高卫士了。金色的祭坛，火焰一般的形状。雁行的每个阶段挂着我们死去亲友的尸体，包括父亲和格勒。被放干的血只剩下包裹在灰色薄皮里的骨架。一个穿着长袍的鳞甲人站在祭坛前，他的声音与其他的不同，更柔和，几乎像女性的声音。他吟唱着，向祭坛举起一盆血。其他鳞甲人低下头来，穿着长袍鳞甲人从他手掌和嘴里喷出火，点燃了血。奥托恩抓住我的前臂，示意我们爬下去。回到其余队友那里之后，他转述了我们看到的情况。我们打算休息1个小时，恢复体力，然后再出击。记忆中父亲下垂空洞的脸让我无法入睡。1小时过得很慢，但我还是熬过去了。奥托恩带领我们沿着小路走到眺望台，我手中的战斧准备好了迎接嗜血的杀戮。我坚定了心神，强迫自己再次直视那座祭坛，但他不在那里了。营地、父亲和德罗格鳞甲人都消失了，只有那盆还在，边缘还有烧焦的痕迹。这。哦，这个地方不该是这么进来的，朋友们。这个地方应该是我刚才就说嘛，你真的有很多时候不知道龙腾世纪到底该怎么进来。这个应该是解锁外面的，难不成这边还能跳过去？不行，这边不行啊！我觉得啊，没事了，这就是这么进来的，这也太奇怪了。就是你一直跳，卡，不对，靠，反了，我从里面出来了，啊！坏的部分就是你不知道自己到底好的地方是在什么，寻路自由度非常高。你看，你可以按照他的方式来老老实实的做挖掘任务，你也可以像我这样死命的跳，然后就跳过来。他甚至没有放空气墙，他是多么的实诚。这有个石缝，你还真能跳得过来，令我无比震惊。我靠，应该是从这边进的。这就很令人尴尬。但是它里面会不会刷新的东西，我就不知道。 去看一下吧，还是要再去看一下。万一呢？所以我之前漏了这个探险日志，并不是我摸的不够仔细，而是我没有开这个地方。不过齿轮这个东西就实在是不知道了。哦，里面还有一个探险地点，竟然。我走错地方？啊，没有。
How are you feeling, Cassandra, after the revelations about your seekers?
How do you expect I might
这
feel?
边有个探险。
Most of my life was dedicated to the Order. I did so much I believed was good in their name.
Now that you know them corrupt, you must determine which parts of yourself to discard and which to keep.
I assume you have advice.
I would hardly presume. In our travels, I have been impressed by your honesty and your faith. It is a difficult path, Seeker. But if anyone can walk it honorably, you can.
采集矿石行动。Skyhold。
I've chosen a buckle over with turquoise, 5 feathers.
So bold. I have selected simple shades of rose. A shocking parasol.
Oh, careful. You'll distract from the happy couple.
Impossible.
I do.
But what if...
Fashions change. Disaster.
He spent his life in the Circle. Perhaps a tailored coat from Valrayo? He can't wear armor all the time.
He will appreciate the gesture, Lady Ambassador.
That's a polite way of saying he wouldn't like it, isn't it?
法官，皇家大臣。法官对士兵大加赞赏。我们士兵在面对尖叫噬人兽时，该死的，什么尖叫噬人兽？ 家道中落。
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these duplicates a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
家伙，奥莱伊人是真喜欢这些。奥莱伊人是真喜欢这些打猎宴会上面的 Game of Thrones， 我还要陪着他们玩这 Game of Thrones。 暗鸦工会合作，一名失踪的刺客在宴会上与贝斯利大臣交流。哼。
Let us begin.
法文特抵抗力量，武敌之名。找到暗翼袭击的源头。这个我想让 Josephine 来，等一等。
Have the supplies reached our people in the Arbor Wilds?
I made sure of it. Too many strange plants there. We don't need stomach cramps sweeping the army.
这个要他上肯定。
Let's see what we have.
话说那个科尔拿到护符，不行啊，这两个。 这游戏主线通关对有些能继续做吗？让我查查。Can you still do companion quest after beaten the game? Dragon Age Inquisition 不行 ，no， 必须要队友任务必须先完成。The Inner Circle。 这个我应该早点那两个的卡。这个门怎么办啊？这个门不是，但是这个门上面它的任务进度不是我已经开了9道门了吗？那为什么这个任务还标记未完成啊？这是不是卡 bug 了？我真的怀疑这是 bug 了。嗯？ 但我强迫症非常难受，这个任务在这挂着。哎呀，我好难受啊，真的。看看这地图还有什么地方我没有去吗？它这个深坑，哎，这边你看，这边这个通道明显是有的呀，但是因为未知的原因，我就是没有去。被遗忘的洞穴，怎么回事呢？这边是死路啊。咦，那边怎么过去？这个地图虽然有，但它实际上又没有什么用。哦，等等，这连的是这儿啊！哦，这里，我过去过了，这边是连着的。OK， 我明白了呢。那这个门是哪来的？塞格鲁玛之门。不知道这个英文是什么，导致我也没法查。我查 Segluma Gate 能查到吗？塞格鲁玛。 哦 ，Sagrumor 我找到了。Sagrumor gates of Sagrumor not complete. If you open any gate out of order, it will reset the gate when you open earlier one. 哦，它有个 bug， 这个真有个 bug， 真有个 bug。没错，这是 bug， 不用管了。我可以把最后这几个交了，让我不那么难受。这个荒野中的笔记是怎么回事？而且，风丝荒野，风丝荒野。但这个笔记完全没有指示，真是要死了！我的天。这个是真的要死。这种没有标记的收集品啊，我觉得尤其是到最后几个，你可以一开始没有收集品，然后比如说比方说你有8个，然后你到最后3个的时候给人标出来，我觉得这种会比较好。我也不喜欢一开始上来就给你全标出来，那种也没意思。但是差最后一个，这种时候就应该标了啦。为什么一定是左下角这个呢？然后我不知道我缺了哪个，问题是。难道你说是暗的地方？Notes in the way, notes in the waste。商店我去过。商店左边的沙丘，为什么一定是那个呢？但是。洞口不是，但问题是我看攻略了，那个没有啊，就只有这个地方有一个笔记，我也不知道我拿没拿。8个笔记目前没有我没去过的地方，它都在亮的区域内。问题就是我不知道我找了什么没找什么，现在。这笔记91份，我上哪找去？
Inquisitor.
Let's entry a journal on Dwarven Room. 哎，谁想到把这东西放在历史里面的？这不是笔记吗？我总算找到了，起码。所以我缺什么呢？让我看一下。第一个第一个找到了。第二个 ，the inscriptions。第三个 ，it's a paragon 找到了。第四个。找到了。第五个 ，a few days ago， 找到了。第六个 ，I have just discovered， 找到了。第七个 ，a group of human mage 没找到。第七个 ，OK， 有了这个以后，第七个让我看看在哪儿。第七个在一个莫名其妙的荒地里。第七个在这里，靠！找到这个我就回到天晴堡。看来在这一堆附近。To the lootable dwarven jug on the east side. East side. 哦，哎，这个找到过了，靠，不是这个，它不是按照顺序排的，它是1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8，根本不是按照顺序排的。我先回去。最后一步，为科尔拿到护符。
Has either of you noticed the change in Morrigan? I fear for her.
Fear for her, rather than fearing what she will do. You do care.
I would have concern for anyone who came into contact with that thing.
参加侯爵的宴会。我不想修改。但是可能接下来这个还是要，因为我要结束了。平时我不想修改，因为我认为这是资源管理的一部分。但是现在我再不改的话，我就只能等着了。马上主线结束就不能继续做了。等会儿看看吧，应该就差科尔那一个了。
Thank you for seeing me in private, Minister Belize.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs, it's hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these du Paraquets to a minor lordship. Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddled?
The du Paraquets used to be noble. You'd be restoring an old house of Orlais.
Restoring it far too late. What are the du Paraquets now? Traders? Farmers? Really, it is too much. The very thought causes me pain. What can you possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
Information. Unless you believe your source is better than agents of the Inquisition.
Normally, I wouldn't trust your discretion. But the left hand of the Divine is working for you, is she not? Sister Leliana is a resourceful woman. I could certainly make use of her talents. Very well, Inquisitor. Should you fulfill this bargain, I shall raise the du Paraquets into lordship.
No need to clear a space. They will all turn away.
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first? That's easy. We're good at killing shit. Just one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
It's been an honor, Bull.
Oh, don't get like that. This isn't goodbye. We're kicking this guy's ass.
Why change the past when you can own this day? Today she will fight to keep her away. She's a rogue and a thief and she'll tempt
Inquisitor.
fate. She would always like to say, why change the past when you can own this day? Today she will fight to keep her away. A rogue and...
I'm sorry. Oh wait, no I'm not. It's just the funniest, isn't it? That creaky old Abelas in Mythal saying the elves weren't destroyed by Tevinter.
That's some long dead you're gloating over.
About time I got mine back. Elvie elves have shoved victim in my face 1,000,000 times. Like being sad makes them better than me. Turns out they're not victims. They're the same as everyone else. Arseholes. Plus, a big old temple full of demon-worshipping lies. Grand, that.
You seem pretty certain. You don't believe anything from Mythal.
Course not. What, I should believe all that stuff? Because elves? I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods, and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
There's so much history there. What if some of it is true?
No, now you're stupid. You can't think that because it's stupid.
But everything we saw...
Why believe it? Because Abelas looked weird. If that's all it takes, Cariffi's shitheel is full of lumpy truth. You're not even an elf. Why are you being so damned elfy? You're the frigging herald of Andraste. Every time you open your mouth, you'll sound like an idiot.
It's not as if it matters what I believe. I've already denied being the herald.
Not for me to say, yeah. Just saying. Anyway, believe what you want. So long as we kill Cariffi fish. Whatever. Back, yeah? Always good.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Everyone's ready to punch Cariphilus in the dangle bag. That's what you call it. Metaphor.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Are you sure? What do you mean?
This is it, huh? Time to take the big one down? It's been great, really. Everything. The Inquisition. Being able to do something about the world. You be careful. And maybe we'll talk after.
I can spare some time. What do you need?
I must return to Valrayo to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
原来在那个里面。
I received a letter from the House of Repose, Your Worship. They acknowledge their contract is null and void. There is no longer a price on my life.
I'm glad you don't have to live your life looking over your shoulder anymore.
I regret we were forced to deal with them. That you were endangered by my part in the game. Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
You were a singer.
Bards entertain the Orlesian court. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
What made you interested in becoming a bard?
I was attending a university in Valroyo when I learned about bards. There was such an air of romance about them. Stories of secrets, trysts, and fascinating people. A group of us, young gentry from Antiva, decided this exciting life was for us.
How did you go from being a wandering singer to an ambassador?
In a very sad fashion. During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bard threw a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
You were only defending yourself.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
He seemed willing enough to murder you for the game.
Perhaps. I feel I'm the last to judge whether or not he would have actually used the blade. In all the commotion... Forgive me. I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
Hold on to it. Don't lose sight of why you came here.
I will never forget you helped save the House of Montilyet, Inquisitor. And should you ever visit Antiva, stories of the welcome we'll give you will be told for years.
I want to visit Antiva. I 还在给我塞全是点，我要这么多全是点干嘛？
Make your purchase quickly, please.
“我不找这个。其实真正剩下的最后一个支线就是这个，别的已经全部做完了。 它这个任务图标都是艺术图，非常有意思。如果是这样的话，科尔这个我就用调时间的方法过了，因为现在就只剩下等着的了。一切即将迎来终结，因为这个 Transpasser 入侵者 DLC 还等着。 还等之后才行。
Everything's in place. Corypheus now waits on you to approach the Temple of Sacred Ashes. A swift journey, and good luck.
OK， 我需要退游戏吗？调整时间和日期，自动设置时间关，更改9，更改啊 ，OK。 免费送利维恩这边的影集。科尔这个任务是不是就是拿一下这个？我先把时间调回去，自动设置。它是在这儿。
Victory in the Arbor Wilds. The Archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
We'll deal with whatever he throws at us.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one. But he will come. You will get your chance.
We'll face Corypheus together.
There is not another man I would be more proud to fight beside. Not long ago, this was impossible to imagine. You, the man I love, victory close at hand. The time has come to consider what will come next.
I don't care what's next, as long as we're together.
And if I am named divine?
Then you're divine.
It hasn't happened yet. The sight of you warms the heart.
Do you have any advice for me?
Find Corypheus. If he vanishes, he will only rebuild his power and come at us again. And he will come. Whatever mad play the Magister has in mind, you star as his nemesis. I shudder to think what a creature like that could concoct next, given the time.
Our heroes strove. Of course you handled this, Inquisitor. We all did.
Enchanters， 那唱那歌怎么唱来着？
The witch.
She has softened. She spared me a word that did not cause immediate shivers.
Not immediate, no.
The promise was still there. Once a witch, they say.
No, they don't. May God be with you.
Corypheus died, and then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside
没看到
himself.
这地方晚上。
He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
It's hard for any of us to make sense of. Corypheus is using ancient magic.
We still need to get the amulet working. I won't face Corypheus without it. I can't. But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not... There was a young man. He died alone. I didn't know how to help. Could I have saved him?
What happened to him wasn't your fault.
I get heavy when I think of him. It pushes me down, holds me here. It would hurt less to forget.
That feeling is part of what makes you who you are. Don't forget that.
Heels of the hands bruised from beating on the wall, dark like the cabinet where I hid from father before the bad day. I will remember.
我还挺想体验一下晚上的地方，就是晚上这边是什么样子，但是他平时不让我体验，不知道为什么。
I do not like having that mirror, Illuvian, in Skyhold. Corypheus may not be able to travel through it, but what if something else can?
Morrigan's our expert on the Illuvian. If you're worried, why don't you ask her?
I did.
And?
She said I was unreasonable, then offered to explain how the Illuvian works using words with less than 4 syllables.
Ah.
The Circle had a library. I'm fairly well read.
Right.
I'm not unreasonable.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
Do you think Templars should cease to exist?
No. I may have chosen to lead that life, but I respect those who remain. Magic ungoverned could tear the world apart. It's doing so now. Templars are trained and able to confront such dangers.
What would you suggest?
Some call the Circle a prison that can only breed resentment. Perhaps opportunities to work outside the Circle. A mixed military service or healers' clinics with Templar support. And there must be a safer way for Templars to leave. Templars can lose their memories to lyrium. Some call it a gift, to forget the failed harrowings, the demons. Some atrocities haunt me still. But to lose what good I can recall, I nearly lost my mind once. It is no gift.
I like the sound of that.
I'm not sure it's the answer, but something needs to change.
You still regret the man you became after leaving Ferelden?
After the Ferelden Circle, I thought all mages were like the ones there. Knight Commander
对，他在2代的时候是偏那种，现在就反，现在又变了。
You said Meredith was unstable.
She was my knight commander.
不过他最后站出来反对 Meredith。
Wasn't wrong about the blood mages in Kirkwall. Meredith encouraged my anger towards the mages. There was only so far I would go, and she knew that too. I was her second in command. She kept decisions from me, those I would question. I believed she was serving the city. I never thought to question her, not until it was too late.
I hope you find the Inquisition's leadership more agreeable.
I am confident you will see us through to the end. The Inquisition is my chance to atone. I will not see it fail.
You've mentioned siblings. With everything that's happening, do you know if they're all right?
I've received word from my eldest sister. She was always good at tracking me down. South Reach has experienced the same chaos as everywhere else. My family is fine. Pray they remain so.
Your sister tracked you down. She didn't know where you were.
I let her know I was in Haven. She assumed I survived. It's not the first time. I may have neglected to tell her when I was transferred to Kirkwall.
Why?
I wasn't in a good state. I wanted only to leave. I received an
对，我记得之前在他房间找到一封信，就是应该是他姐姐给他发的之类的。
For all her reprimands, it was a relief to hear from someone who knew me before the Blight.
The Inquisition won't last forever. What will you do when this is over?
To be honest, I hadn't given it much thought until recently. I'm not used to having so many possibilities.
That's all I wanted to know.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend. Did you need something?
Is there anything I should know?
Only that I'm never playing cards. I still can't find my... It doesn't matter. I don't know how Varric taught me into that.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
Are you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
They have more than proven themselves. I'm proud to serve as their commander.
I should let you get back to work.
The boy has changed.
Without doubt.
Is that good or bad?
It is change, but it is both.
You're not helping.
Goodness, I try not. Are you sure?
I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
Orlesian nobles see politics as a great competition.
Yes, but none of them ever win.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp. What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I? It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
Are you ready, Cole?
They can't make me a monster.
was that?
Varric 怎么进来？
Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
Solus, is it possible that the amulet doesn't work on Cole because he's too human?
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
We'll find whatever is preventing the amulet from working, and we'll make it right.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Sure. All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
If I see a way to protect Cole without taking away whatever he is, I'll use it. But Cole clearly needs our help.
I'm not saying we do nothing. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
Yeah, that should get me
through the month. Give me a moment. Greetings. Can I help you?
You killed me.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the Spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
The Spire?
Cole, stop.
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
Before anyone gets killed, I need to know what's going on.
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the Spire at Val Royo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him. Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to.
Solus?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
Varric?
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions, it embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt. And they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Before I decide anything, I need a clearer picture of what happened.
It seems the real Cole was an apostate. Captured and taken to the Circle by Templars.
Who aren't known for their gentle nature.
As the young man starved to death in a dungeon, his pain caught the attention of a spirit. Likely one of compassion.
Compassion?
An uncommon spirit, certainly. And all too fragile when its efforts to help prove to be in vain.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Leave it to me. All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
Pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog. Do it.
No!
How you doing, kid? Feel any better?
No.
You can't make it all just go away. I learned that the hard way.
Forget.
No. He needs to remember. You too. We're done here.
Varric 教人有一
The
手。
amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
It still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
Being with your friends can make you feel better.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with 2 different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine?
他偷偷在里面他的酒里放蜂蜜
I can help with that.
啊！他说的想有2个名字的朋友是谁啊？
However human he becomes.
2个名字的朋友。好了，朋友们，我们准备好了。现在所有的我能干的事情已经全部完成了。举世逢祸，和考瑞菲亚斯的最终决战，万事俱备。让我再拿一杯可乐去。
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
转眼间120个小时要过去了。
Let us begin.
本任务将开启整个故事的结局，结局之后仍然可以继续游戏，但部分内容会因错过时机无法体验。这时候在他恢复力量之前找到他，逼迫他现身，和我们一决胜负。
Did you
The
find
grand
what you need,
finale.
Morrigan? I can match the Darkspawn Magister's dragon. Yes. As for matching Corypheus, that is up to you, Inquisitor.
Believe me, I know.
Then all that remains is to find Corypheus before he comes to us.
We've been looking for his base since all this began, with no success.
His dragon must come and go from somewhere.
Oh, what about the deep roads? We could send word to Orzammar, hire envoys to...
What the fuck? 来了，这居然我靠，裂缝又。
It seems Corypheus is not content to wait.
He's in the Valley of Sacred Ashes.
You either close the breach once more, or it swallows the world.
But that's Magnus. Wouldn't it kill him as well?
Inquisitor, we have no forces to send with you. We must wait for them to return from the Arbor Wilds.
I must go now, before it's too late.
《裂缝再临》。
Tell me, where is your maker now? Call him. Call down his wrath upon me. You cannot, for he does not exist. I am Corypheus. I shall deliver you from this lie in which you
领
live.
唱者。
Bow before your new god and be spared.
Never!
As you wish. I knew you would come.
It ends here, Corypheus.
And so it shall.
Party。哇，这是什么力量？
You have been most successful in foiling my plans, but let us not forget what you are. A thief in the wrong place at the wrong time, an interloper, a gnat. We shall prove here, once and for all, Which of us is worthy of godhood?
I didn't come here to become a god, Corypheus.
A dragon. How clever of you. It will avail you nothing. You will fall as a warning to those who oppose my divine will. Feel my wrath.
我靠！ 狗货跑哪去了？
Look at you, a Soparati nipping at the heels of your betters. You are nothing. All you love will be ground under the Imperium's heel.
哇 ，Morrigan 这么重要，没想到，要是没他，光是这龙。
If you desire death, you shall have it. Feel my wrath, little wretch. end here! Let the skies boil! Let the world be rent asunder!
别喊了，我来找你了。
Grant me power to finish this last rite.
他现在得不到进入黑之城的机会，就想毁灭整个世界，急了，
The breach is getting bigger! And then
疯了。
follows the world, right?
那我们不就是影杖守护者了吗？我们现在不就是 Veil Guard 吗？实际上。
Not like this. I have walked the halls of the Golden City, crossed the ages. Dumat, ancient ones, I beseech you. If you exist, if you ever truly existed, aid me now.
这就是游戏封面啊，朋友们。
You wanted into the fade.
Solus. The orb. I know you wanted the orb saved. I'm so sorry.
It is not your fault.
There's more, isn't there?
It was not supposed to happen this way, no matter what comes. I want you to know you shall always have my respect.
Inquisitor, are you alive?
Victorious.
Solus 是唯一一个不在前面的。
What a novel result.
And you survive. Thank the Maker.
And it seems the breach is finally closed.
Looks that way.
What do we do now?
We go back to Skyhold.
Barrick 这又一次成为英雄，2次了。Solas 人，唯独没看到他，感觉要不妙。
A moment, my lord. My agents have found no trace of Solus.
Solus 走。
He has simply vanished. If he does not wish to be found, there's likely nothing we can do. But I will keep looking.
Solus 只留下一句话：无论发生什么，我都会尊敬你。无论发生什么。
Why would he just leave? Something must be wrong.
You said he was upset about the orb.
That can't be the only reason.
Now that Corypheus has been defeated, we have a moment to stop and celebrate. Afterwards, you will be busy. Every noble in southern Thedas is clamoring to meet you.
The fighting's over. Why do they want to meet me now?
You're joking, yes? They wish to bask in the glory of your victory, hoping that some of it will rub off on them. Everyone knows Empress Celine owes you her life and her throne. 1,000 problems remain, and your opinion will be sought on each one, whether you wish to give it or not.
Oh, now they're lining up to meet me.
Such is the way of things. Previously, you were an upstart, nothing more than a leader of rebels and heretics. Until Corypheus revealed himself, they could not see the single hand behind the chaos. Once he did, they knew. A Magister and a Darkspawn in one creature, the ultimate evil. Now you are the only power left standing. Enjoy the evening while you can, Inquisitor.
Am
I imagining it? Or do we have a moment to breathe?
Definitely your imagination. The party, the cake. It's all an elaborate dream.
Maker knows I could use the sleep. You should hear the stories they're telling in the barracks. The pride in their voices. Some of the soldiers have requested leave to return home, but many would follow us still. You are proof that the Inquisition has made a difference, and that we will continue to do so.
Our soldiers put their trust in you, Cullen. I appreciate everything you've done.
I should be thanking you. You gave me a chance to prove myself. In your place, I'm not sure I would have done the same. I should let you mingle. I'm sure everyone desires your attention. Enjoy the party, Inquisitor.
Help stop an ancient Magister Darkspawn. Not every Warden recruit gets to say that. Thanks to you, I do.
We couldn't have done it without you.
You've done enough for me. Forget the flattery. So now that you've saved the world, what's next? Hoping to put it all back together?
It'll be a huge undertaking.
If anyone can do it, you can. If you ever need my help, you know where to find me. I'll be ready.
So, demons, dragons, giant asshole Vint on a big magic rock. You don't let it get dull, boss. good stuff.
You helped make it possible, Bull.
That's what they pay me for. The Ben Hasrath are pleased. Their agents are checking for remnants of the cult in Tevinter. I expect they'll call me back for a more detailed report. Not many experts on demons and old magisters under the Cube.
You're happy to go back to living under the Kyun?
I think... yeah. Iron Bull was fun, but it's time to be Canary again. I think I'll be ready when they call me in. Corypheus was a busy guy. I figure we've still got some cleanup work to do. But not tonight. Tonight, we get shit-faced one last time. To us, being alive, and the bad guys not. Anan.
So many people died. More still are hurting. They need help. It seems wrong to celebrate, but I want to. The part of me that's me needs to, after all this. The servants are drinking. Some of them are drinking while lying down.
You have any interest in joining them?
I don't know. Not now. It makes things more complicated, and I'm not ready.
Complicated.
Someday. Maybe. What happens next? Where do we go?
It'll be interesting to see what comes next.
Yes. Because of you. Thank you for letting me stay.
I was passing through the hall this morning and a serving girl saw me and squealed. Actually squealed, dropped her laundry and everything. Such a mess. She was completely breathless.
You were at the battle with the evil one, weren't you?
I didn't even get a chance to answer. She hugged me. Hugged me. This is your influence.
That's what happens when you're a hero.
Is that so? Must be why it's so unfamiliar. Mind you, I can't say I hate the notion of being the good Tevinter. I suppose you can't all be evil bastards. The blacksmith said that, and he spat when we first met. I hope my father hears. He will shit his small clothes from shock, I swear.
You're an example of how noble Tevinter could be.
For Southerners, maybe. Back home, they'll be rolling their eyes behind their fans. Meanwhile, they'll conveniently forget the bastards who wanted Corypheus ruling us all. I've decided to stay with the Inquisition. For now.
You will?
Tevinter lacks the presence of my best and only friend. It'll keep.
Finally got a party, yeah? A bit of fun for saving the world. It's the least Andraste's herald deserves for making things normal again. Except for, you know, everything ever again. I mean, is this for us or for her? Or, you know, him? Because I was there and I still don't know what's real.
Couldn't it be his will and our effort? Perhaps miracles need a little help.
Well, what's the friggin' point of them then? Ugh, you sound like a sister. I guess you'd know by this point. Seems like you did it right, mostly. Still some things to do yet, right? Because I'm in no hurry to go back to Val Rio. That's where I was. You mind if people still stay around? Or whatever?
This is home, if you'll have it.
Shut at you. I cry, I'm punching everyone. Alright, enough of that. Is this a party or what? Raise them for winning. Big freaking heroes, Inquisitor. All of us.
Ugh, I should never have hired new caterers so late.
Leave it be, Josie. Everything's fine.
It is not! I'm so sorry, nothing's quite as it should be. Oh, do you like the drinks? I'm not sure about them.
The drinks are fine. It's been a wonderful evening.
I hope you're not just saying that. You're not, are you? What a disaster. So much is late, the invitation to our guests barely went out at all, and it was so wonderful to prepare for a small banquet instead. instead of the end of the world. Do you know what everyone is talking about tonight, from commoners to kings? Us. Thedas is discussing the successor of the Inquisition.
You played no small part in our rise to power.
You had a role yourself, if I recall correctly. Truly, we will never forget those we lost. But for tonight, to victory.
I can't believe it's over. It seemed an impossible task. Defy the Chantry, build the Inquisition from nothing, defeat a creature that would be a god. And yet here we are, celebrating.
What's important is that you're here with me.
There was a moment after the orb exploded. I thought for certain you were dead. I prayed, don't take him from me, not after all we've been through. And then I saw you through the smoke. Sometimes the Maker is kind. I have news from the sequester. I believe the Chantry intends to name me Divine very soon. If that happens, I have decided to accept. I wanted you to know.
That's wonderful news. You'll be an excellent Divine.
I'm glad you believe so. I think back to how we first met. And here you stand. You are the Inquisitor. A symbol of hope and change to so many. And you are the man I love. How did that happen, I wonder? Know that I will always stand with you.
So much to do, my dear. Elections for Grand Enchanter must be held, and many of the circles lack even interim First Enchanters. It will take time, and it may not be possible to restore the history that was lost, but we will reinstate the circles. But that will wait. Are you enjoying the celebration? Josephine was in a frenzy arranging it.
As a matter of fact, I am.
And well you should. It's a miracle we survived this ordeal. Go mingle. The night is still young.
Eric 呢 ？Sure.
I've been starting to think about putting all this into a book. I'm thinking, this shit is weird. The Inquisitor's Rebellion story. What do you think? It's a working title.
Maybe you should keep working.
I'll leave the title for last. Naming things is always the worst. I still haven't decided if I should do this book. As if anyone will believe this story if I tell it. Not to mention, I'll have my hands full with reconstruction and relief efforts in the free marches as soon as I get back.
You should write the book.
I'll see what I can do once I get home. I'm not leaving for a while yet, though. We'll have to get in at least one game of Wicked Grace before I go. Curly needs to win.
还叫他，他来吗？人家。开门你们。Dolus 怎么就走了呢？
Enjoying the refreshments? Josephine sent all the way to the capital for the petit four.
Oh, I love tiny cakes. And there's so many. Which should I try first?
I would avoid the dark ones topped with gold dust, deep mushroom and anise. An awful
蘑菇
combination.
茴香蛋糕是什么
Quite
鬼东
popular
西
in？ Valrayo. I believe they call it the exquisite
绝
misery.
望的味道。
Ole. Why did we save her again? To you, Inquisitor, for all you've done.
对 ，Morrigan 也没看到，但是 Morrigan 刚才是在的。不过 Solus 是走了。无论发生什么，我都会尊敬你。最后一句话。
A moment before you go. There's Something else I wanted to say.
Oh? Lead on. What's this about?
Everything is about to change. I could be named divine any day now. You will be pulled in 100 different directions.
Cassandra.
No, it's fine. I simply wanted to steal a moment while I still can.
Tis said that Corypheus woke after his long slumber and found the world gone awry. He fought to bring back those days of magic and shadow, to raise himself as a god and set things right. Now, we are left with a scar in the sky to remind us of what almost was. It tells us that a great victory against chaos was won, but left the world forever changed. Consider the mighty empire of Orlais, where Empress Selim remains on her golden throne. Where once war raged, there is now a shaky peace. Orlais is resurgent, the Empress a patron of arts and culture. Many attribute this recovery to her lady love, though others wonder how long their reunion will truly last. Fortunately for Selim, her gratitude towards the Inquisition has remained strong. Some claim she clings too tightly to the Alliance. Others know it is all that stands between her and defeat. The Grey Wardens of the South slowly rebuild in the months following the events at Adamant. They declare it time for the Order to emerge from the shadows, to join the rest of humanity in fighting their ancient foes. Rumors abound that they severed ties with their leaders at Weishaupt, and that a bitter war now rages between them. What becomes of Hawk is unknown, save that all news out of Weishaupt soon ends. Does the sudden silence indicate a battle or something far worse?
霍克是去学定要塞了，没错。
1 month after the defeat of Corypheus, the Chantry names Cassandra as successor to the Sunburst throne. Given the name Divine Victoria, she immediately enacts reform, a new Templar order, and a new circle of Magi. The Seekers of Truth are rededicated to their purpose of protecting the innocent. A proclamation of support for the Inquisition is issued, recognizing its service to all of Thedas. Despite her popularity, the new Divine's reforms are seen by some as going too far. A new sect arises, demanding a return to the status quo and threat of war. With the Inquisitor's assistance, negotiations end peacefully, and few concessions are made. Strength and unity within the Chantry are restored in the months following. A golden age.
A golden age.
If it can last. The Inquisition's mages, the former rebels led by Grand Enchanter Fiona, are left with a choice. In the end, they refuse Cassandra's invitation to rejoin the Circle of Magi and instead reform the College of Enchanters as a new order. The college, they say, will allow mages of the South to gather in peace and seek new solutions to age-old problems. From the beginning, the college and the circle have clashed, and some fear it will lead to a new war of the mages upon themselves. And what of the Inquisition itself? Its web of influence is felt in every hall. Through diplomacy and the trading of favors,
这画是 Morrigan 和孩子吧？啊，没错，这个讲述人就是 Morrigan。讲述人就是。
The Inquisitor is a symbol to many, a leader of the changing world order. To others, he has become a target. They linger in the shadows, waiting for their day to come. When it does, the Inquisition shall stand, ready.
主线完结，3部龙腾世纪。只剩一个 Transporter DLC。当然是现在就迫不及待想知道 What's next。但是再想想，如果你在它首发的时候玩完了这游戏，然后你像我也挺喜欢的，然后玩完以后肯定立刻想知道接下来是什么，然后接下来是什么，接下来是什么，等了足足10年。2014年的游戏，今年是2024。最后一句话是 The Inquisition will stand ready。 4代其实主要发生的地域不在这一侧，我现在感觉，你想 Antiva、Deventer、Rivian 都是金海，就是那一侧。所以应该其实提到的机会不是会很多，如果是这样。4代着重探索就是以前这3部没有去过的地方。Solus。不会，4没有村长继承。存档继承这件事，基本在这个年代已经不存在，不知为何。可能是这个年代还能出3部曲游戏已经是少之又少。我其实想不到除了 BioWare 以外的例子，真正做得好的 Trilogy。在这个年头，就是剧情上很连贯的那种才叫 trilogy。角色、世界、叙事已经很难。
searching for someone to lead me. Can you guide me to the revolt inside me? Promise surviving the breach. Promise surviving the breach in the sky. Templar igniting fire inside me. Maker remind me, gone are the days of our peace. Now we reside in the great divide. The promise surviving the breach in the sky.
质量效应4应该也不会了。我看目前的宣传物料，质量效应4应该是默认红光最大的可能性，因为它目前放的那个预告片的所有迹象全部对得上是红光，没有一个对应任何别的结局特化的东西，全是对应红光，所以我觉得大概率就是红光。虽然红光也是我个人选的那个，其实我玩了3次，2次选的是红光，最后一次是。对，因为红光是唯一薛帕德活着。如果他想继续讲这个故事，因为你看那个宣传片，我感觉他那个意思是在这里，他那个意思我感觉像是里亚拉带着一堆人去找斜坡，不是还捡了个 N7 碎片吗？所以应该是红光了。红光是唯一一个他结局有可能，就是不是说有可能，就是一个比较明显的告诉你薛帕德没死的这个，所以应该是我觉得应该也没有存档继承，应该是接着红光再继续。应该4都是一个也虽然不算重启，但是从存档继承这个角度来说，应该就是定了一个官设了。每3部，其实我觉得也不是我觉得可以接受。从开发资源的角度来讲，3部曲如果能提供一个完整的存档继承，已经非常不容易了。所以如果能继续讲一个好故事的话，那也行。就像辐射美剧其实把辐射4的官设定了2个，辐射4的官设结局现在绝对不可能是学院和铁路，它只可能是兄弟会和义勇军了，相当于辐射4的官设也定了。这种基于选择的游戏没法一直这么搞下去，因为一直搞下去它会导致漏洞太多了。其实你像其实在这里面我遇到一个可能BioWare自己忘了，就是之前在军事风的时候不是有一个招那个有个恶灵法师嘛，有个学法师，你当时有3个选择：1你让他继续研究，2你把他杀了，3你把他放逐了。结果在 Keep 里面没有放逐这个选项，就很奇怪，就是游戏里是有的，但是 Keep 里没有，就可能自己也忘了，实在是太那个，有些各种小决定他可能都不会影响什么，像有些大决定也没办法，他一定要想办法圆回来。就比如说你如果在觉醒里你的安德斯死了，那他明显不可能让安德斯死了，那虽然他继承了你的觉醒的存档，但是他就说没死。那如果偶尔来一次还行，如果总是这个样子的话，毕竟这个叙事就没法搞了嘛。很多时候如果真去继承很多，其实你看1到2都有这个问题，然后累了3代以后问题就更大了，再往后。所以我是比较理解。
I knew you would come.
应该是到这儿了。
You should not have given your orb to Corypheus.
Dread War.
I was too weak to unlock it after my slumber.
好家伙，你们俩都是精灵神是吧？我靠，一个 Mythos，
But the people, they need me.
他是刚醒，这意思是
I am sorry as well, old friend.
我操！哇！不是，他这力量恢复是从什么时候开始的？是那个裂缝第2次裂开的时候吗？这个，我靠！我前几天在推上看了一幅图，我前几天在推上搜这个 Dragon Age 的时候，看到一幅图，是那个Flamus 抱着 Solus， 是一个泛制的插画，是一个泛制的漫画。我在想，这俩人有什么关系？为什么 Flamus 会抱着 Solus？ 什么意思啊？我靠！现在我悟了 ，fuck。然后这种情况就是你看了你也不会被剧透，因为你不知道，你根本一点儿都不知道怎么回事儿。因为我今天才见到 Flamus 嘛。哦，我觉得这时候我们应该接几个龙腾4的宣传片来看一眼。Dragon Age， 之前叫 Dread Wolf， 他那个还在吗？他全改名了吗？还是我搜搜 ？Trailer。Teaser， 先来看一下 Teaser。第1版宣传片。这是谁呀？这是吉兰奈恩吗？这是
So, you found me at last. I suspect you have questions.
第一个 Solus 的，你总算找到我了。我觉得你应该会有问题吧。
I've faced tyrants and would-be gods. Seen friends lose life and limb. But there's always someone bent on breaking the world. It's time for a new hero.
这是奥拉赞吗？这是安提吧？
No ancient prophecy.
这是 Mirathus。
We've got your back. I've got your back. Demons, dragons, darkspawn. Even the Dreadwolf. This is your story.
现在我总算知道了前因后果。现在我总算知道了基本完整的前因后果。哦，这就是 how we get there。 发生了什么到底？
We fight for everyone, and we always will. The crows rule Antiva.
Glory to the risen gods. They come to deliver this world.
哎，雪顶堡垒，雪顶堡垒，之前不是说雪顶堡垒失联了吗？之前说雪顶堡垒没有任何消息出来了。这边的台词是，灰卫不会躲藏在城堡里，但我们也不会让优秀的人丢盔弃甲。
Good soldiers to turn tail and run.
发生。
All the world will soon share the peace and comfort of my reign.
这句话是谁在说？不像是 Solus 的声音，难道是埃嘎德？埃嘎南？很有可能，因为 Gillian 是女生嘛。 Who is the Dread Wolf？ 这是哪一版？
I knew him as Solus, a thoughtful mage obsessed with dreams. But long ago, he had a different name. Fen Harel, the Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his final fight with the elven gods, Solus imprisoned them and created a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. But now, he wanted to tear down that veil and destroy the world. And we're the only ones who can stop him.
他创造了影杖，他现在要撕掉影杖。这不 Venatori， 对，这帮人怎么还在啊？你们的 考瑞菲亚斯不被我们扬了吗？啊靠，这兽法师还在这里。Varric 和 Harding 矮人两人组啊，你们太可爱了，我太喜欢你们俩。 看那飞到天上建筑，刚才那个这边应该是，明瑞索斯吧。
Not looking good, old friend. This'll take more than you and me.
What are you thinking?
We need someone to be our eyes and ears in the
你的
shadows.
新队友，来认识一下。侦探。
And someone to bring a little darkness to the daylight.
法师杀手。
We're going into the fade, aren't we?
裂隙跳跃者是什么呀？
Digging up a lot of buried secrets.
亡灵法师。
What about Darkspawn?
还有灰卫与施救，总算有施救了。虽然是小施救，但是我非常期待看到施救。
You know there will be dragons.
Right. We'll need someone with fire in their blood. One more thing. This crew needs a leader. Someone we can count.
这一代的 Rook 主角看起来默认是贼呀，我觉得这默认是个双刀贼啊。这是龙腾世纪第一次主角的宣传片里一个双刀贼。霍克是法师，然后审判官和那个起源主角都是战士。 不行了，不行了！啊，越看越想玩了。我在经历一场马拉松以后，居然没有审美疲劳，令人震惊！靠，甚至能立刻开始接着玩。What the fuck?
You have no idea what you have done. The blighted elven gods walk free, all because you disrupted my ritual.
You battle against gods. They will not rest until you are on your knees. Fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Rook, you've got this.
瓦叔啊，我的瓦叔怎么这么老了？瓦叔头发都白了，靠！
You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places
Illuvian.
to look.
Where do we start? I'll be damned. A griffin. In war.
我真的很想看这狮鹫怎么，这个狮鹫我特别喜欢，好可爱啊！
I'm ready.
I've never seen this before. There's something kind of exciting about it.
暗衣是红色的，没错。哦 ，Harding 也会魔法了。第二个会魔法的矮人，我靠，怎么回事？第二个大问号。
Let the fade draw close.
Draw the dragon out into the open. Then attack.
You and me, Rook. Maybe that's what scares me.
Morrigan.
These are the times in which legends are born or slain.
Our gods are back. Our gods. How do we stand against that?
I believe in all of us. So let's get it done.
哎，这个是终结季回归了吗？起源的那个终结演出。那是什么玩意儿？恐惧之狼。Harding 还会树冰墙，我靠！我这个预告片里信息量好多呢，之前都没看出来，因为没玩完审判也不懂。现在看出来好多东西啊！哇！不过我们还有未尽的事。话在这个 RPG 里面，我真的觉得没有谁，没有哪个工作室做出来的作品的世界设定以及角色塑造，在这个品类里比 BioWare 更好的，就是真的是那种他们说第二就没人能说第一的情况。你真的是你喜欢试射以及角色塑造，即使是比如说圣歌，他的问题也不在那里，他的问题主要是在内容量不够。但是其实你去读包括圣歌的文本，以及他目前现有的他的内容就是根本就不够，所以他撑不起来。但是你光看这些东西的话，你光去看他如何描绘，比如说圣歌就那么一个小地图嘛，就那么个小地图里面的每个动物，你去看他怎么描绘，就是这个用心程度，那就更别提是龙腾和质量效应这种完整承接的三部曲。而且仙女座的问题在于它没有个三部曲嘛，它没有那个承接关系。其实我认为如果仙女座当时能继续做下去，如果也能做个三部曲肯定好，但是没这机会了，这年头基本没这机会。所以我觉得这种作品就越来越少。至于 BioWare 能不能再做三部曲出来是很悬的一件事情。 所以就是但凡还能继续讲述在 Thedas 或者质量效应世界里的故事，我都会很开心。只要他能讲个好故事，但我对于 BioWare 能讲个好故事这件事情是没有什么问题的，没有什么。目前而言，从这个那个叫什么来着 ，track record， 迹象不是，也不叫迹象，叫目前的作品表现没有什么好。他们作品主要的问题在于关卡设计，但是绝大部分 WRPG 的关卡设计都等于没有关卡设计，我就说实话，这点大家自己想想，基本是这样的，所以也不是他们的通病。但由于 BioWare 的这个角色以及这个诗社写的太好了，就是我不知道有多少朋友如果没有玩过龙腾世纪的话，和我一样，我以前没有玩龙腾世纪之前，我一看到他的大概长什么样子，看几张游戏截图嘛，就以为他是那种非常普通的、非常通用的、非常流行的、非常 generic 的西幻游戏，但它根本就不是那种。就在这些方面，你就是多想在这个世界里待着，然后能汲取越来越多的知识、故事，就是这一方面是最吸引人。无论它玩法怎么变，我觉得只要它保持在这个基准线上，无论你是 CRPG 你是 ARPG 你爱做什么做什么，只要你把这个好故事和好角色继续讲下去，因为这些东西真的没有别的工作室能替代，尤其是延续下去的这个情况。你看4它还有老角 Varric Harding， 对吧？就是这种角色的传承其实是很多大多数的 WRPG 都没有的事情。就是你喜欢玩角色扮演游戏，你就是除了 BioWare 的作品以外，你很难找到这种体验，真的能把一个角色写好几代。你 Varric 从2到3再到4，一个角色3代了，然后包括这一代里面嘛，我们还能见到雷利安娜也是起源的角色， Morrigan 直接到4了， Morrigan 从起源除了2代没出场，雷利安娜在2代都出场，那虽然只是个客串，那就是哇，这个一路延续下去的感觉真的是没有别的作品有这种。而且它的世界特别大，而且它的这个大又是同时保持了很强的模糊性，就是你很多时候你是搞不懂是怎么回事的，但是搞不懂反而才让人觉得好。而且我觉得和画风也一点关系没有啊，有很多现实题材游戏的画风都完全和现实没关系。像比如说举个例子，像那个很多人说 GTA 4和 GTA 5的区别在于 GTA 4显得深沉，但其实这个深沉不仅仅是画面上的深沉，他们两个都是现实主义现实题材，但是反而 GTA 5就是一个好莱坞爆米花式的叙事，这个根本上还是要看叙事的。像那举个再简单的例子，女神异闻录3是吧，人家是个2次元游戏，但它实际上你玩完你的感觉是什么样子的呢？就是你和看他那些战斗曲，看他那些角色 PV 展现出的东西，你在打完 P3 以后你感受到的东西是什么？我觉得这种东西归根结底要看具体到底讲了个什么故事，以及塑造出了什么样的角色。再卡通的画风都不会干扰到这个情况，只要你这个做好。所以我玩游戏就是看故事的，其实。像《龙腾世纪》，如果你问我什么是《龙腾世纪》，《龙腾世纪》就是刻画出一个细致的 Thedas， 以及塑造出各种有血有肉的队友，这就是《龙腾世纪》。它可以是任何画风，它是漫画也行。它可以是任何画风，它可以是任何玩法 ，CRPG、ARPG， 你直接弄个回合制游戏都行。它现在一直是计时的，我都不在乎，因为《龙腾世纪》对我来说，那个根本在于世界和角色这两个东西，以及他们的传承。他们的传承不一定是选择的传承，而是他们叙事本身的传承。选择甚至我觉得都不是《龙腾世纪》最重要的东西，它是一个很核心的东西，但是归根结底不是那个 不是那个 essence， 那个精髓就是在于试射和角色。他在这两方面，在任何西幻游戏里实在是太耀眼了，或者说任何 RPG 里面都是这个龙腾和质量效应这两个哇，这个世界塑造的这个角色，这个。
Is it me, or is Cassandra more solemn than usual?
Lady Pentagast only contemplates what awaits the next divine. You know Cassandra hates being called Lady Pentagast. I look forward to seeing Divine Victoria's reaction to the ceremony announced for inauguration. 入侵者。塞达斯既已恢复和平，就必须决定审判庭要何去何从。虽然还有休息片刻的时间，但最终当权者们都会为审判庭未来在塞达斯起到何种作用而产生焦虑。
I've seen more of this war than you can imagine. None shall be untouched by the fires above. Faith lies in ashes. Our fragile alliances crumble to dust as this world is torn asunder. Closes in. Will you stand against it? Or lead this world to its bitter end?
I 没有好。Prince Passer 看一下 DLC 宣传片，不看了，不要看了，看了没劲了，马上都要玩了，就别看了。
Something's on its way.
当年是11月18日发售的呢，哇，这个还没有进，好慢啊！这个 Frosty 真的好慢。但是不用这个不行，必须用这个。因为有点羡慕某些用 Nexus 直接开始打 mod 的游戏，我不说是谁，羡慕死我了，靠！其实仙女座的宣传片我非常喜欢，仙女座那个宣传片做的特好。演的节奏也特别好。
We dream of exploring the unknown, discovering what lies beyond.
音乐选的也特别好。
Is at risk. None of the golden worlds panned out. They're a bust. We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up. Now more than ever, we need a pathfinder.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this, see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying.
No way this is home.
That's why I'm here, exploring the unknown.
Who are these guys?
Visitors just like us.
Get her on the shuttle now!
Nice work, kid.
I'm only human, after all. I'm only human, after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me.
Meridian is mine.
He has access!
做这个宣传片的就是我的组，我有几个同事就是当初做这个宣传片的，因为我们组就是做宣传物料的。一般来说，就是工作室给什么基调，我们怎么做，然后我们最后的提案要让工作室审一遍。当然，所以这些基本他们都改过。但是简单来说，就是从工作室发过来的分镜脚本，然后我们按照这个的引擎里把它弄出来，基本就是这样。创意方向倒不是我们定，起码是在上面的人定了，那可能是 EA 市场部的人定，然后我们负责把他们的故事版变成片子。那包括之前圣歌的几个宣传片也是宣传片做的真好。但是别的我也不好说，因为我们只负责做宣传片，我们甚至不把控宣传片的创意方向，所以。但是一般来说，这些，因为你都是在引擎里捕获出来的。像圣歌嘛，圣歌这个问题 BioWare 也说过，我记得之前 Kotaku 有个报告，就是他们的那个游戏的演示 demo 啊是单独的嘛，就是并不是游戏的，并不是说他们做了一个游戏，然后把这个游戏的片段截出来，这是正常游戏 demo 的做法。但是但圣歌那个当年说过，报道过，就是他是单独做了一个 demo， 因为 BioWare 自己不知道这是什么游戏，做了一个 demo， 然后给这个 EA 高层给他们演示，给什么那个叫什么来着？我们 CEO 叫什么来着？完了，以后别去找工作了啊 ，Andrew Wilson 啊，给这些高管看，让高管觉得不错，然后他们才开始做这游戏。就是这就是为什么，因为根本就不存在这么一个游戏的 demo， 而是这个 demo 就是个 demo， 这个是非常离谱，它不是一个 prototype， 它就是就很。那个圣歌那个事儿是，起码现在龙腾4能完完整整的做出来一个40到90小时单人游戏，我觉得 BioWare 起码已经再怎么说都是起码像正经工作室的样子了，已经不像圣歌那时候就是感觉我怎么会这个样子，就是这么多年没有做出一个正常游戏了，但是起码龙腾4现在是个正常游戏，别的不说，别的到时候玩到再才能知道。圣歌的宣传片剪的也特好啊！我当时去实习应聘的时候，他们问我你最喜欢哪3个 EA 游戏的宣传片？我说《战地1》，然后《 圣歌。然后还有一个说的是谁来着？我看，哦，极品飞车那个极品飞车 Unbound 的那个我特别喜欢，因为那个特别 stylish， 特别风格化。这3个，圣歌的宣传片拍的真好。
The gods vanished.
而以及它的试射很吸引人的，就是这故事就讲了个开头就没了。
Altering. Destroying. The anthem.
圣歌的故事我感觉就像是龙腾起源刚开了个头，质量像1刚开了个头就没了的感觉。连一部作品的量都没讲完，就没了。
These walls can't protect us forever.
It wants to destroy us all.
《圣歌战斗手感》我到今天都想念，偶尔要回去玩一玩。说实话，这个手感真好。希望到时候钢铁侠的手感能和他差不多，否则我可就